What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow. Welcome back to the Platinum Edition DLC here on the Xbox One. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome. And it's time yet again to sell the sugarcane, because, you know, we might as well sell the sugarcane. I did play ahead, and that's why I have sugarcane. I'm not going to lie. I played ahead, did that other harvest I was talking about, and we're back. We are back in the map and ready to roll. So I figured we would make a little bit of money first thing, because, you know, hey, I like money in farm sim because I like to spend it. So might as well make a few dollars here first off the sugarcane, and then we will go back and see what else we have going. We do have our fields planted. They are grown. They're ready to go. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute or 12. 30, I don't know how many minutes, but we'll get to it when we get to it, boys and girls. We'll get to it when we get to it. So we're up to $190,000. Really not a lot of money, but no big deal. That sugarcane kind of just, you know, it helps cover like the daily maintenance cost, hired worker cost, that kind of stuff. That's really what the sugarcane has become for me. It just kind of helps out with that kind of stuff. So there is that. There is that. Okay, so for now, let's see. Let's back this down. I want to check how many soybeans we actually have in storage. I'm not totally sure. We're going a little crazy with the soybean harvest right now. So let's try to figure out how much we have in storage here real fast, and then we'll get to other things. Just saying. Just saying. And actually, I'm kind of sitting here thinking like, hey, you know what would be fun to get into? And that's corn. Corn, sunflowers, that kind of stuff. That would be kind of fun to get into. So we might have to do that here soon. Oh, we almost have a train load here. This train only holds 300,000. There's 258,000 there. Okay, so if we're going to harvest, we're going to need some combines and an auger wagon and all the stuff. I put everything away like a good person. Like a good person would do. You know. That's, yeah. I actually put everything away. Trying to be a good boy, putting my stuff away and clean up my messes, you know, that kind of stuff. So, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It happens sometimes. You know, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better on the Let's Play maps about actually putting stuff away, because you know, it just looks better, right, if you actually put stuff away. So I'm trying to get better about it. The stream maps, when I stream twitch.tv/PumaPlow Friday nights or Saturday nights playing farm sim, I'm terrible there at putting stuff away, because to be honest, like the way, and this is not a like a dig or anything at anybody that comes in the stream maps, but the way that I put stuff away and the way that they put stuff away is different. So a lot of times I just don't, I just let them put it away. You know, I'm just saying, and there's nothing wrong with either way. You know, they do it or I do it or whatever, but I know that some of them that join me on the stream map really like to park equipment. That's like their thing. Cleaning equipment, putting it away in certain ways, and tucking everything into sheds and stuff. That's like their thing. So, you know, just let them do their thing, right? Doesn't bother me any, so might as well. Okay, both combines rolling. Sugarcane is not ready, so we don't have to worry about that right now, which is kind of nice. Oh, that was not the right button combination that I wanted to push. Goodness. Okay, I wanted to do that and that, because that combine, that Massey doesn't like that auger being down, you see. You got to put that auger up for Mr. Massey to be happy. So there's that. There's that. Okay, so what else are we going to do? Oh, if I want to get into corn, I need to actually like look at what I need to get into corn. I would imagine if I filled the train with soybeans and go and sell it, then I would have enough money to buy the stuff that I need to get into corn. So let's do that. Stop. Semi truck rolling out. Rolling. What? Keep on rolling. What? Little Limp Biscuit for you? Dang. It's been a while since I've heard any Limp Bizkit. I used to listen, so I think I've talked about this before, but I'll go ahead. My teenage years, I was kind of an angry. I was an angry little punk. I won't lie. I was angry about I don't even know what, but just I was angry. Okay, as I think a lot of teenagers are. They're just kind of angry, you know. And one of my coping mechanisms was to listen to angry music. And my angry music was Limp Bizkit, their album Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. That was, oh, why am I getting this out if I'm going to get into corn? Come on, John. Pick it up, John. Pick it up. So that was my angry music back in the day. Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. Great album, CD, whatever you want to call it, by Limp Bizkit. I probably wouldn't be able to listen to it like nowadays, but back then, boy, I listened to it a lot. When I was angry, I'd just go in my room. Had a decent-ish stereo at the time. I'd just go in my room, crank up my Limp Bizkit, and like play Halo or something, or play something on like PlayStation, because it was way back in the day. So it would have been like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Go play like some Crash Bandicoot while I'm listening to my angry music, you know. Something like that, you know. It was a good time or something. But you know, you just like angry. It just happens, right? I'm a much happier person these days for a lot of reasons, but yeah, I couldn't even tell you what I was always angry about. I was just an angry kid. I really was. Probably because I was the youngest and like I don't know. I don't have a reason. I was just angry a lot. So there's that. Yeah, I was just an angry little punk. That's all. It happens, right? Many of you have probably been through the same like phase of your life that you were just angry and can't really say what you were angry at, but you were angry. I get it. I was there. That was me. Just saying. That was definitely me. So yes. Alright, so if we're going to get into corn, we need a cultivator, a planter, and at least one corn head, if not two. One, if not two. So, we need to make that happen. We need to make that happen. First things first, let's just park the tractor down there. Tab back until we find the train. Because I'm thinking we'll be able to fill this train up, and then we might as well go sell it because, you know, you can only sell a trainload at a time anyway. Okay, let's see. Soybeans, their price is no bueno, but it's the best. It's actually not a bad price at the train. I mean, it's down red arrow and everything, but I wondered if I sell a trainload there and then I can sell truckloads at the other two. Because I do have the truck, and I don't ever sell with the truck, but I really, you know, can. Of course, I can definitely sell with the truck, so that's something we'll probably do yet in this video. For now, okay, so the train's not quite full, which is fine. So we're going to do what we did with the canola, and that is park the train and run the auger wagon to it. We will run the wagon over here, right to the train. Is what we shall do. It worked out fairly well last time with the canola, I feel like, so why not do it again, right? Why not? We'll start park it right here up on the, as it starts going uphill, get straightened out a little bit, park it right here. Stop, train. Thank you. Okay, so the truck is going to be useless for right now. We can get a cultivator right now. I feel like we should be able to afford one of those. What kind of cultivator do I want? I want to go platinum. Is there anything in the platinum edition? Yeah, so the platinum edition stuff's all tiny. 4.9 meters, 3.7 meters, 3.5 are 3.4. I don't want to go platinum edition. I changed my mind. The goal was to use as much of the platinum edition stuff as possible, but my God, I just I can't even. I can't even. It's too small. So we're gonna go Big Bud instead. I mean, even that 8-meter like Ripper would be okay. Let's just should we go with this one? I feel like this could work. 18 meters, 500 horsepower. Okay, how much horsepower do we have? I don't even know how much my Challenger has here. Okay, can't do the 500 horsepower one. We have 384 horsepower. 384 horsies. That's 350. That's 300. 400. 350. 8-meter water. I don't know that I've ever used some of this stuff. 8 meters. 8 meters. 8. That's 6. And that's all tiny. I think we're going to go with the 8-meter Waterstad. Yeah, we're going to go with the 8.3 meter. My apologies. 8.3 meter, 330 horsepower. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? I wanted a bigger cultivator, but that's okay. I forgot this is the little. Isn't this the little? The little one of the Challengers here. I believe it's the baby one. It's this one right here, right? Yeah. Okay, so this one even maxed out. Well, it goes to 430, so we're not maxed out. Okay, we didn't have the money. See, this one maxed out goes to 646, and like, that's got horsepower. You see, and then, you know, we can get Big Bud if we really want to. Okay, 1,000 or 1,100 horsepower. Just saying, we could. Probably not going to, but we could. We definitely could. So it's I don't know, it's a big looking tractor maybe for that cultivator. That's for sure. But that's okay. Okay, John, learn how to hook up to stuff, I swear. Come on. Oh, both of our combines are like full. So let's jump to the JCB and do some auger wagon duties. And of course we get to drive in the crop. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, I don't like to do it, but I was not paying attention enough to get them out of the crop, you see. So it happens. And we will stay with the Massey probably all the way down the field because the unload speed sucks. That's another thing we need to upgrade, is go ahead and upgrade the Massey to the big combine. And then we can roll the big New Holland. Be able to roll with 2 of those. That'll be fantastic. Just saying. So what we'll do, we'll have a pretty full auger wagon load here. We'll just run right to the train and drop it off over there. Should be good. And the train should be getting pretty full, honestly. Once we get a full load, obviously we'll sell it. We still have a fair bit of money because the cultivator we bought was cheap because it's a small one. Because we don't have the horsepower to pull the big one yet. Even though it would probably work, I like to try to stick around the horsepower ratings, you know, because like they're in the game for a reason. We might as well try to use them. So that's kind of my theory in life. So there's that. All right, park you here. Stop. And let's do the old fire hire trick. Let's do the fire hire. Where you get in, you fire him, you hire him, and then he goes again. Amazing. And this way we can at least get to the end of the field, which we need to go that way anyway, so it just kind of works out, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I know you're 80% full. Thank you. Thank you, Combine. I'm well aware. I appreciate the warning, though. Okay? I'm sitting here with you, dog. I got you. Actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to hold everything that he has. We shall see. We shall see. Just saying. Easy for me to say. Am I right? Or something. Alright. Go ahead and empty out, mister, before you turn around. I would appreciate it. And then our train's just off yonder there. And we are able to hold everything. Okay. Was that 85%? Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Auger wagon, let's go. JCB for the win. Get that ground speed going. It does make a nice auger wagon tractor. I wish it had a little bit more horsepower. like, or just a little bit bigger tractor, honestly. But for that speed, it's kind of nice to have the JCB around. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let that dump. And tab back through the stuff. And well, we're getting pretty full. We're going to be 90+%, so that's good. Let's get our cultivator brought home. And actually, we can probably go ahead and get him rolling, since he's not the biggest cultivator in the land. Just saying. But that's okay. So that just means our next tractor needs to be bigger, have more horsepower. Of course, we can upgrade this one still, and I will do that eventually. I like upgrading my tractors all the way, of course, but in due time. In due time. In due time. But, yeah, we'll definitely have to get something with a little bit more horsepower so we can replace this cultivator with a bigger one. Although this isn't going to be terrible. You know, I don't have the biggest equipment on this map, so this just kind of fits in with that way of life, I guess. So it's okay. We're really not farming that much land either, as of right now. So that's okay. It's all good. Should be all good anyway. Should be all good. We can probably get him hired here behind the New Holland combine, and we'll probably be just fine. Just fine and dandy. Okay, let's hit your button. Go ahead and hire you out. It's actually a pretty cool looking, so what does that have? It's got a row of like rolling baskets across the front there, choppers I guess almost. And then two rows of disc, and then like 2 rows of rollers to kind of pack it back down. That's kind of cool. I don't know that I've ever used this. Honestly, I don't know that I've ever messed with this particular cultivator, but hey, it's gonna roll, and that's okay. Alright, auger wagon, you are empty. Train is not full, I'm gonna go ahead and say. Gonna go ahead and guess that much. One more load, it should be full though. Or we'll go ahead and just take it one more, so we can get actually we might be able to get ourselves a tractor. Well, we need to get, hang on, let's look at equipment here. We need to get some headers. Let's see, is that the big one? 12 meter, that's probably going to be the big one, yeah. Okay, so, wait, hang on, that's 12. How big is the biggest? Is there not a, I guess there's not, okay. So what I'm wondering is, will that head fit on the Massey? But I think it will. So let's go ahead and pick up 2 of these just to have them. And that way we know where our money's at, because we definitely cannot harvest that if we can't, or we can't plant it if we can't harvest it, right? So we need to be able to harvest it kind of before we plant it. So there's that. Alright, let's go get the Massey again. $104,000, by the way, for 2 heads. That's not bad. It's really not terrible. Not terrible at all. But I'm liking our 3 fields that we farm. Well, we have 4 with the sugarcane field, but I don't really count that too much. So the 3 fields that we're farming, I enjoy them so far. Let's see, what was I going to do next? Probably 6 and 7, or not 6 and 7. 7 and 8, buy them and put them together. I don't want to make one giant field. We did that when we streamed this map from the PC, and it got to the point where it was like hours just to do that one field. So I kind of like having multiple fields here now. Just saying, I kind of like it. Not gonna lie, I kind of enjoy it. So there is that. All right, let's get the Massey emptied, and then we'll look at seeders. We need to figure out what kind of corn planter we're gonna go with. Corn slash what's it called? Sunflower? Yeah, that's the one. That's the ticket. You got to figure out what kind of planter we're going to go with, and see how much money we need. We should be able to get at least a planter. I'd kind of like to be able to get another decent tractor, but I don't know that the soybeans are going to bring that much money with the price being down right now. Realistically, I should hold them. I understand that, but you guys know how I am. I like to just sell when I have something to sell and go from there. But I should hold on to them fast time and play the game. But I want to plant corn, like, real soon. So we need to kind of just move them and be done, you know what I'm saying? So that is what we need to do. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to skip ahead here just a few minutes between videos and, you know, kind of get both combines probably in the last field before I come back. So until then, I'm your boy John from Puma Plow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.